Have you heard about the latest beauty trend? It's called privatization. Yes, you heard it right. Who needs a new lipstick shade when you can just go private, right? Now, let's take a moment to talk about L'Occitane. You know, the global multi-brand group that's been sprinkling a dash of Provence in our lives for years. Well, they've decided to switch things up a bit, and by a bit, I mean they're set to become a private company. Talk about a major makeover. It's a move that's got everyone talking, and not just because it's $1 billion deal. We're talking about $1.8 billion to be exact. That's a lot of hand cream. This isn't some spur-of-the-moment decision, though. It's a strategic move led by Blackstone and Goldman Sachs to focus on long-term sustainable growth. And don't worry, the current management isn't going anywhere. They're sticking around to make sure everything runs smoothly. So, buckle up, folks. We're diving deep into the world of beauty and finance. It's like a spa day, but with spreadsheets. L'Occitane, known for their fragrant hand creams and not their stock market prowess, surprised us all by announcing a $1.8 billion privatization transaction. Now, that's a lot of vegetable-based soap. But let's not get lost in the scent of lavender and verbena just yet. There's more to this story. The move to privatization is being led by Blackstone and Goldman Sachs, two names that sound more like a hipster coffee brand than financial powerhouses. But don't be fooled, these guys are the real deal. They're helping L'Occitane transition from the public market to a private company, and they're not doing it for free. The offer price for this transaction is 34 Hong Kong dollars per share, or $4.30, for those of us who think in coffee prices rather than foreign currency. Now you might be wondering, what does this all mean for L'Occitane? Well, it values the company at a whopping $6.4 billion. That's right, billion with a B. To put it in perspective, that's enough money to buy every person on earth a McDonald's meal. Or in L'Occitane terms, that's a lot of shea butter. The goal of this move is to focus on long-term sustainable growth. Think of it like a beauty regimen for the company. It's not about the quick fix, but rather nurturing and growing the business over time. And just like your favorite moisturizer, the current management will remain in place to keep things smooth and radiant. So next time you're slathering on that shea butter hand cream, remember it's $1 billion business move. Now, what does this mean for our beloved L'Occitane? More lavender fields or fewer discount sales? Here's the thing, the future has always been unpredictable, and this is no different, but we can speculate, can't we? Picture this, after privatization, L'Occitane could go all in on their sustainability efforts. Maybe they'll buy an entire lavender field, or 2 or 10. Imagine an endless sea of purple, all owned by L'Occitane. Or perhaps they'll double down on their commitment to natural ingredients. You might see words like organic and ethically sourced more often on their labels. But what about the products, you ask? Well, we might see some exciting changes there too. Maybe they'll launch a new line of products, something we've never seen before. Or maybe they'll reinvent the classics, adding a twist to the products we all know and love. Imagine a world where shea butter hand cream comes in 100 different scents. And let's not forget about us, the customers. Now here's where it gets interesting. Will there be fewer discount sales? Maybe. But what if instead we get exclusive member-only sales or loyalty programs with benefits that make us feel like royalty? Now, that's a future I can get behind. On a more serious note, The goal of this move, as stated by majority shareholder Reinhold Geiger, is to focus on long-term sustainable growth. This means that while there may be changes, they will likely be in the interest of the company's longevity and its commitment to quality and sustainability. So, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The future of L'Occitane is going to be a thrilling ride, filled with the scent of lavender fields and the soft touch of shea butter. And who knows, maybe privatization is the secret ingredient to an even better hand cream. Meet Reinhold Geiger, the man who said, "Why not make a beauty company private?" Now, you might be wondering, who is this Reinhold Geiger? Well, let's dive into that. Reinhold Geiger is the majority shareholder of L'Occitane, a global multi-brand group. He's not your everyday beauty mogul. Imagine being in a room full of people discussing whether to go for matte or glossy lipstick, and there's Reinhold in the corner pondering over the stock market and investment premiums. But don't let his business acumen fool you. He's as passionate about beauty as anyone else. After all, you don't just wake up one day and think, I think I'll privatize my billion-dollar beauty company. No, this decision is not a spur-of-the-moment whim. It's a strategic move with the aim of focusing on long-term sustainable growth post-privatization. Reinhold has a vision where L'Occitane doesn't have to answer to public shareholders, but instead can focus on what it does best, creating beauty products that make you feel like you've just stepped out of a French spa every single day. And no, he's not going all Lone Ranger on this. He's teamed up with the likes of Blackstone and Goldman Sachs to make this vision a reality. With a final offer price of 34 Hong Kong dollars per share, it's safe to say that Reinhold is not messing around. But of course, he's not just doing this for himself. He's doing it for you, the beauty enthusiast. He's doing it so that the next time you use a L'Occitane product, you know it's been created with the utmost care and dedication without the pressure of public shareholders. So, the next time you can't decide between two lipstick shades, just think, what would Reinhold do? Well, folks, we've learned a lot today. Who knew beauty could be so financial? We dove headfirst into the world of beauty and emerged with handfuls of stocks and shares. Turns out, L'Occitane isn't just about luscious lotions and divine fragrances. It's also about billion-dollar transactions and private equity. Who would have thought? We learned about their move to privatization, all orchestrated by the beauty maestro himself, Reinhold Geiger. An intriguing character who is as much about sustainable growth as he is about a good moisturizer. We've seen the future of L'Occitane, and let me tell you, it's looking as radiant as their best-selling serum. In the end, it's quite clear that the beauty industry is not just skin deep. It's a complex landscape of business maneuvers, financial strategies, and yes, the occasional face mask. So, the next time you're shopping for skincare, remember, it's not just about the perfect glow, it's about the private equity too. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more hilarious fashion and beauty news. Until next time, keep laughing, moisturizing, and stay fashionable.